Hello everyone and welcome to Medford Anywhere Learning TV. We're glad you're tuned in. We want to give a shout out to our friends at Southern Oregon PBS, KTVL, KDRV, and the Dove Network. Thank you for hosting us on your station. In the Medford School District, we have one shared vision, and that we believe that all are learning, and learning is for all. And what better place to do that than right here on Medford Anywhere Learning TV.
Hey, it's Mr. Y, the science guy, and I brought a friend along, Mr. T. Now, today, we're going to be making some slime. It's going to be kind of cool because Mr. T's going to make a bag, I'm going to make a bag, and I'm going to show you how to do it. But before we start, Mr. T's got some information for you.
All right, to start, Mr. Y, you're so far away. I need some binoculars to see you. How's it going, Mr. Y?
Hey, how you doing?
Perfect.
Good.
So, Mr. Y, because we're socially distanced, we got our own stuff, but we'll make it there.
Good.
So, first thing, grab a parent. We were working with borax. We're working with glue. It's going to be messy. So you're going to have to be able to clean up after yourself.
Bummer.
Make sure none of this goes in your mouth. We've been washing our hands a lot. Keep washing them. You want to make sure that it's all clean all the time. And when you're done, you're going to be making a mess. And this gack, if it gets in the carpet, it's probably going to make some stains on it. So make sure it's on the table, and that's where you want to keep it.
Yes. So why don't we get started right now? Now, as you can see, we do have this little tray here to keep all of our stuff in there. Mr. T, are you ready?
I am for sure ready.
All right, what we're going to do first is we are going to go ahead and do our borax. Now, borax is a chemical, so parents, please be around when they're doing this. What we're going to do is we're going to take a tablespoon of borax and put it in the cup. Mr. T, do you have your borax?
I have my borax. I have mine in a bag. I'm doing mine in a bag today, Mr. Y.
Excellent. I like it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have a half a cup of water. And it has to be warm water because what it does, it dissolves a lot better.
So, Mr. Y, if I only have cold water, will it be okay?
It will be okay, but it'll take a little bit longer and it won't turn out. You're going to have to let it set a little while longer.
Okay,
but
Mr.
what I
Y.
do want to give you in this distancing, I'd like to give you some water. Ooh.
Oh.
Good. And the half a cup. Ooh.
Thank you, Mr. Y.
Mm-hmm. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring it right over here. I have the water. Now, I'm using a canning jar because it's easier. I am older, and Mr. T is going to use a Ziploc. And what you want to do is you just want to shake the living daylights out of this thing to get all those granules. Now, Mr. T, you're going to have to squeeze your bag. I'm just going to shake and take a look at it, swirl it around. It should take about 30 seconds to 45, which I know is a long time, but you're 8 years old. You'll be fine. Okay. All right. Mr. T, how are we doing?
Yeah, I'm you know what? I think I got to make sure my bag's all the way closed. If my bag's not all the way closed, I think I'm going to have a problem.
I like that. Great idea. All right. Mine's looking pretty good, as you can see in the shot here on the tray.
Ooh.
Is yours taking a little bit longer, or are you doing okay?
Yeah, mine's doing pretty good. This warm water feels nice on my hands, though, Mr. Y.
Doesn't it?
Hey, Mr. Y, I got a joke for you real quick, though.
Ooh, I like jokes. Go ahead.
Talking about this kind of stuff, what do you call an old snowman?
An old snowman. Not alive?
Water.
One for you. Okay, very good
Mr.
joke.
Y.
I like those. All right, what we're going to have to do next now, we have this solution of borax and warm water, and all of it is undone, and it looks like mine's pretty good. All my crystals are gone. Mr. T, can I have that half a cup of, that's half that cup. Excellent.
There you go.
Social distancing. Very good, Mr. T. You did awesome. All right, then what we're going to do is we're going to take, this is the good part. Now, Elmer's glue, I got the big one because I borrowed it from school. You guys can use the little ones that you use. They're awesome and they'll work. And you need a half a cup of glue.
Ooh.
I know.
Does the glue taste good, Mr. Y? Should we
do not eat the glue.
I thought I said that, but do we do this in the same bag, Mr. Y?
No, you're using
getting there?
a different bag, which is excellent because you have 2 of those bags. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this glue and you're going to pour it in the Ziploc and just go ahead and use your finger. Get all that glue. Uh-oh, it's all over my hands now. All right, there we go. And then what you're going to do is, Mr. T, we're going to switch. You're going to give me that water, and I'm going to give you this glue on social distancing. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Woohoo! Okay, that's way too much, I know.
Mr. Y?
Yes, Mr. T.
Can I have that? Or are you still using it?
I'm going to give this to you. I like how we work together because you're my friend. Okay. All right. I'm going to put this water in here, nice and warm. Half a cup of water. Put it in there. And then here comes that social distancing. 1, 2, 3. Magic. Okay. Then you're going to take this Ziploc and you got to mix it up. You've got, oh, I forgot one thing, Mr. T. We got to use this. You got to use the food coloring. I am going with a bright yellow like the sunshine, like my wife. Okay. I know I had to put her in there. She knows I'm here. Probably about 1 to 15. I put about 22, but it's up to you. Whatever you would like to do. So, Mr. T, we there yet?
I'm a little bit behind. We were social distancing, so I want to make sure that we were safe.
Good,
so
I like
I'm
that.
still working on it.
I like that. Then what you got to do is you got to squeeze this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, this is going to take a while, too, about 30 to 45 seconds, which I know is a long time. You know, it's like playing 2 video games and losing twice. But don't you worry about that. Mr. T, you got another joke for me? Because I like jokes.
Mr. Y, I was just thinking the same thing. I know your favorite movie is Frozen. So I wanted to make sure this joke was good for you.
Okay.
So why can't you give Elsa balloons?
Why can't I give Elsa balloons? She'll pop them with her Frozen stuff.
No, she'll let it go, let it go. That's the song, because it's your favorite movie. Okay.
Yes, Olaf is my favorite character, but I think they sing too much. But that's okay. It's a great movie for kids and a couple of my parents. Okay.
And
All right.
Mr. Y.
All right. Keep mixing that up nice and neat. It should look like this. And as you can see, what I'm doing is just kind of milking that down so that all that gets down there. Okay, Mr. T, it's got to be. Mine looks pretty good. How you doing?
Ooh, my red's looking pretty good.
All right, all right. Just keep going back and forth. All right, mine looks good. Give it a good shake on down. And then, Mr. T, what I want you to do is just go ahead and, please keep it inside the tray. We don't want to get it all over because the technician will have to clean it up. Okay. By the way, it's Ivan the technician. He's a good guy. We met him just a few minutes ago. It's like a brother now, you know what I mean? All right. Mr. T, I am ready to pour my water and borax into my Ziploc and make slime. Are you ready?
I am almost there, but
Okay.
I will watch you because I want to
Okay.
make sure I get those good techniques.
Okay. 1, make sure your fingers are icky and full of that glue and water because it just feels good. Yeah, it's like I had a dream or something. You know what I mean? And guck is all, ugh. It's like earwax. Okay, here we go. So, now that I have that stuff all over my hand, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, there it goes. Oh, better shake it up one more time. Okay, then take this off. Okay, Mr. T, I got mine off. Are you ready?
Yeah, I caught up.
Now here's the trick. You got to pour this in there quickly, zip it back up, and then again, squeeze, shake, whatever you'd like to do, because this is the catalyst to this polymer. All right, here we go. Pour it in. All right. Ziploc it up. Okay. And then go. Woo! Yes.
While we're waiting, Mr. Y, I was gonna ask you one more question because we're in this nice room. What is the only room that doesn't have any doors?
The only room that doesn't have any doors. A room that doesn't have any doors. A jail cell. I don't know what.
It's called a mushroom, Mr. Y.
Mushroom.
Mushroom.
Mr. T, I like them. I like them. They're thinkers. They're thinkers. Ooh, mine's getting a little. Ooh, and then when you're squeezing it back and forth, you go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You can start to feel the solidification. That's a big word I can't even spell, but I know what it means. Okay, Mr. T?
What does it mean, Mr. Y? While I'm thinking about it, what does
Very good.
solidification mean?
Solidification means it means like crystallizing, getting harder, getting more coarse, you know. But don't look in the dictionary. That was my own. That was my own off the top of my head. You know, I've been out of school for 6 weeks and, mine's doing good. And just keep going. And as you can see, what's happening is that the slime is falling away from the plastic bag. Oh, no way. This is the best I've made. I made this stuff 5 times today, and this is the best I've made. How's yours looking?
Mine's pretty watery, Mr. Y.
Okay. You know what? No problem, because mine was watery too on my 3rd one. And what you do is you just keep squeezing it and squeezing it.
Okay.
Okay. And if you can, Mr. T, just pour a little bit out on your tray if you'd like, and then go back to it. Okay.
Let me try. Do I try to pour out some of that icky stuff?
Yeah, just really quick, and then bring it back like that. You know, just little back like that, and just do not pour it on the carpet, please. There you go. Good. Excellent. I see that on the screen, and that looked good. And what's going to happen with yours is, since we're all doing this differently, It's called a variable in science. And so they're going to come out different. Now, as you can see, mine is awesome. But remember, I did it 5 times. This is Mr. T's first time. So on that one. So Mr. T, when you get it like this, and there is no water, and I can pour it upside down, that's not water. There's no, oh, but there's slime. Gack slime. Okay, it's just gooey. Oh, then you pour it out. Pour it out of the bag. Oh, no way, dude. I made it. Whoa. I know, a little too much. Okay.
I'm a little jealous there, Mr. Y.
I
I'm
know
still
it.
working
Look
with.
at that. Look at that. Now, what's going to happen with yours is it's going to be okay. Because what you're going to do, if it gets too watery, you're just going to set it to the side for about 5 to 10 minutes. And then it will, what's happening is that the crystals in the borax did not, you really have to make sure that they're dissolved in the water. If not, then it'll come out a little watery. But again, that'll evaporate in time with the borax when you set it for 5 or 15 minutes. All right, we made slime. Why do I say it like that? I have no idea. Okay. Oh, look at it. Okay, it doesn't stick to my hands. Now, please do not put this in your brother's bed or your sister's bed. No, you have to be responsible. Scientists are responsible. Mr. T's responsible, and I'm semi-responsible, but I'm a scientist. Because, where is it? Mr. Y, the science guy. Okay, back to our experiment. How are we doing over there, bud?
Well, it's looking a little less liquidy here, but I poured a whole bunch out.
You know what we're going to do? You're going to squeeze yours as fast as you can for 30 seconds. I want you to count in your head. Then I want you to set it to the side. So I think I have something else for us today. So there is that slime. There it goes again, those words. I don't know why I say it like that. Yeah. Wow. Look at that thing go. All right. So what this has to be, please do not eat this. Do not lick this. Do not throw it at anybody. Okay. And do not leave it outside. You don't want your cats or dogs to eat it. It's just fun to play with. Like if you're stressed out, you can just, ooh, look at that. I'm all stressed out. What am I going to do? I don't know. Okay. I miss my friends at school. Where's that voice come from? I have no idea. Okay. Mr. T, how you doing?
You know what? I'm going to put it off to the side because you told me when we showed up, you had something else. It was like a bonus, like a bonus thing. I was really looking forward to it. It sounded really interesting. So, Mr. Y, would you really just tell me about it? Because I'm really excited to know.
You know what? I love your enthusiasm. So what it is this is, you know what? I was looking around and I said, hey, can we make something else? And I thought to myself, yes, how about elephant's toothpaste? I know what you're thinking. Mr. Y, why do elephants brush their teeth? Did you see those tusks? And they got little biters. Remember, they eat only grass, so they got to keep them clean. So, Mr. T, that's what we're going to make next. Perfect. What do you think?
I think that sounds great because my elephant at home has had some pretty gross breath. So
you know what? I've seen your elephant on that Facebook, and you are correct. It needs something.
Yes.
It's not good. All right, so give me a minute. I'm going to get set up, and then we'll be right back, okay? Stay there. We're back, and yes, elephant's toothpaste. You got a joke for me? Because I like jokes.
You know, I was thinking, and I was at the zoo the other day.
The zoo?
Yeah, and I was asking why they don't give quizzes anymore. Do you know why they don't give quizzes anymore?
They don't give quizzes at the zoo anymore?
Yeah, they don't give any quizzes at the zoo anymore. Do you know why?
I do not know.
There's so many cheetahs.
Cheetahs.
With the cat. Yeah, okay.
The fast cat.
Yeah.
You know what? That wasn't too bad. I still got it because I got a visual of a cat running really fast. All right. Hey, we're back. All right. So we're going to make elephant's toothpaste. This is what you need, a bottle, about a 12-ounce bottle. It works really well. Or you can use a cup. It does not really matter, but I like this so I can shake it up and have it come out. Mr. T, would you show them your cup? Because I think they're a little bit different. So I don't know what's going to happen to Mr. T's.
Yeah,
so make sure you look at that screen. Mine, I know what's going to happen because it's his size. His, good luck, man. I do not know. All right, first thing we do, I'm going to put this over here by the tray so you guys can see it, have it broken down. And what I need to do first is, this is hydrogen peroxide. Mr. T?
Yeah, so hydrogen peroxide used to clean a lot of things, used to clean wounds. Not a good thing to drink. So this is another thing. Keep away from the mouth. Always washing your hands, especially. And parents need to be here for this one. Just make sure those parents are here. And always, again, clean up after yourself.
Thank you. Good disclaimer. I love it. All right, parents, you got to be here. So we are going to take a half a cup of hydrogen peroxide, 3%. Now, if you really want this to fire up. You can go to the pharmacy, and they have 30%. But I didn't want to go to the pharmacy. Okay? So would you please put that in there into your cup? And I need you to put also your food coloring. I'm going to go with this. Now, as you can see, the food coloring that I have, I just took it from my wife. She doesn't even know I took it. But there will be no more red. Okay. All right, put it in there, about 5 or 6 drops. I put 22. Mr. T, social distancing is ready. 1, 2, 3. Oh, very good, Mr. T. That was good. That was good. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to put that in there and just shake it up so it all mixes in. Woo, 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 woo. Okay, mine's right there. I'm going to lay this down so you can see it. Oh, grape juice, because I like grape juice. We're just going to keep it up. All right. The next thing we have to do is I'm reading these instructions. I've never done this before, so this is going to be kind of cool for both of us, what's going to happen. So next thing that we do is I need you to take a cup, any cup that you'd like, and we're going to go 3 tablespoons. And again, I took this from home, but she'll never know. Okay, so what you do is you take 3 tablespoons of water. And I'm thinking, when was the last time I used a tablespoon? I never did. Okay, 1.
Does this have to be warm water like the other one, Mr. Y, or can this be any water?
I like that, Mr. T. I like warm water, okay? Warm water makes things dissolve fast. Now, here's the key. Once you do the water, you got to wipe this out. I'm using my special science suit. I've gained a little weight. It's a little tight on me, but I'll start jogging here soon. Mr. T, are you working out during this time?
You know, I just had a kid,
Oh.
so my workout's been an arm workout. But that's about it. I haven't done any of the walking or running yet.
Arm workout holding a kid. Very good. Also, I forgot, Mr. T, you do not have a spoon, but I do. So what I'm going to do is I like these long spoons. Actually, this is a Dairy Queen spoon. This is a peanut butter parfait with extra nuts and extra chocolate. I love Dairy Queen. Okay, back to the science experiment. I have 3 tablespoons of warm water. Then I will put a tablespoon of yeast. Now, yeast is made for bread. So I'm sure Mom has some in there, but it's quite a bit. So a tablespoon into the warm water and put it there. Mr. T, social distancing. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, very good, Mr. T. Then when you're done, I need you to stir it up. We're going over here toward R, and just stir that. And it should, ooh, easy there, Mr. Tiger. It's going everywhere. You got to stir it up. So you're going to have to use your finger, Mr. T.
I can do that, Mr. Y.
I knew you could. You're young. You're young. Your fingers are strong.
Hey, Mr. Y, but
Yeah.
as we're stirring,
Yeah.
you know, I was thinking the other day.
Ooh, I like it when you think.
And I'm thinking, why don't you see elephants hiding in trees? Because we're making elephant toothpaste. Why don't you see elephants hiding in trees?
You know, that's an awesome joke because we're making elephant toothpaste. I can't believe you're pulling these like these. I have no idea why you don't see elephants in trees.
Because they're so good at it. They're so good at hiding. Get it? Sorry. Elephant toothpaste, the only elephant joke I got.
Okay, find that other elephant joke. All right, so what you're doing is you're stirring this yeast with this warm water till it's kind of like frothy. And I have no idea what frothy means, but I think it's like an A&W root beer, the stuff after you pour the soda, you know, on there, remember?
Well, Mr. Y, this smells like bread. Should I drink this?
No. Do not drink this. You'll become leavened. That's a joke. It's a parent joke. Don't worry. Okay, so no. So you got to stir about a minute and a half. This is going to be a long one, okay? And then you stir. Ooh, I don't know my super suit. Doggone it. That's all right, though. Okay. Mine looks pretty good. So it's like toothpaste, and you got to make sure, just like with the crystals and the borax, you got to mix it all in for that yeast. All right. Woo. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we have this magic formula detergent. What you're going to do is you are going to squirt the count of only 2. Watch this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You can go 3, but no more than 3. Mr. T, are you ready for social distancing?
I got my hand in this yeast here. Give me.
Oh, that's not good. All right. Tell you what. Wipe it on your super suit. That a boy, because you can have that clean. You ready? 1, 2, social distancing. 3. Woo! We did it.
1.
All right, guys. We're doing good. 3. All right. Now, Mr. T, you have the. I don't know what's going to happen. Go ahead and shake it up. Bring it down. Let it settle. Stir this a little bit. All right. Now, again, kids, I have not done this. This is my first time doing this, so I have no idea what's going to happen. That's why I have Mr. T doing it too. But you can see what's going to happen. Watch this. So, All right, Mr. T, you got that nice and stirred up?
I think so.
Okay, good. Kind of bend your cup to make sure it all goes in there. Pour it in there. All right. And, oh, no. Whoa, what's happening? I can't believe it. It's just going nuts. It won't stop. Stop. Elephant's toothpaste. It's going. Wow. Man, that just keeps going, doesn't it, Mr. T?
That is pretty cool.
Good. Remember, do not taste it. You can touch it. Oh, it's like toothpaste. All right, but do not eat it. Mr. T, have you done yours yet?
I'm just about to do mine. I thought maybe we could look at my tray real quick.
Yes.
And we're going to see that mine's blue this time. I like.
Oh, I want to watch yours. I want to see what happens.
I'm a little worried because it's smaller than yours.
Yes,
but
yes.
we'll see.
Yes. I'm watching you on the screen right now. Pour it in
Let's
there.
see. I got to pour quick. It's coming out.
Whoosh. Oh, look at that. That's just as good as mine.
I don't know if my elephant would like this, though.
You know what? I'm not going to taste to find out, and neither should you. All right. Now, we made gack and slime today. I think it's more like slime. And then we just made elephant's toothpaste. So make them. Parents, make sure you are there. All right?
Please
now,
do.
This is Mr. Y, the science guy, with Mr. T.
And I had to show it. We had to look because, Mr. Y, we were being patient, right?
Oh.
So remember, you had your gack that worked so well. And I thought, you know what, Mr. Y, I want to show if you're being patient. Let's see how my gack does.
I want to see your gack.
There's a lot of gack in here, Mr. Y.
I know it.
Ooh, mine turned out pretty good.
It did. All right. Come on
that.
now.
You can even look at
Ivan, what do you think?
Oh, it looked beautiful. All right, Mr. Y. So we did these great experiments, elephant's toothpaste and this gack. And you know what? They're great experiments, but I'm wondering why this elephant's toothpaste, why did it do what it did?
You know what? I'm glad you asked that, Mr. T, because it's always important to do an experiment to know some of the reasoning why things work the way that they do. Even though that they're fun, we like a little bit of science knowledge. So I'm going to read it to you, all right? Foam is awesome. The foam you made is extra special because each tiny foam bubble is filled with oxygen. The yeast acted as a catalyst. A catalyst is used to speed up a reaction. It quickly broke apart the oxygen from the hydrogen peroxide. Because it did it this very fast, it created lots and lots of bubbles. Did you notice the bottle got warm? Your experiment created a reaction called exothermic reaction. Again, I can't spell that, and I can barely pronounce it. All right, that means it's not only created foam, it created heat. I didn't know that. The foam produced in just water, soap, and oxygen can clean you up also. So with the sponge, you can pour a little extra liquid left over in the bottle and then drain it. I didn't know we could use that for soap, but I wouldn't. Just enjoy the experiment. Now let's go back to the gack, or excuse me, the slime. Mr. T, you know why the slime did what it did?
Well, I'm looking at this, and being a scientist that I am,
Yes.
and the scientist that we are, I'm thinking there's 3 states of matter, right?
Ooh.
Solid, liquid, gas. I don't know what this is because it looks like a solid, but I do this and it runs through liquid. So what's it doing, Mr. Y?
Those are called polymers. So what happens is that when we mixed that borax is a chemical, and it broke down, and what it did, it made those chemicals and those polymers stick together. So instead of breaking apart, have you guys ever put water and oil? Okay, it separates. But this catalyst creates it together and makes it stick together, but not sticky on your hands. So it's a catalyst. Look that up on Google. You'll be impressed.
Very cool. Well, Mr. Y, thank you so much, because now I feel like I actually understand what's going on with these experiments. Not just that they're cool, but they're actually really informative. I think I learned a little bit today.
Mr. T, you are a special student. I appreciate you because you're smart. And effort is everything, and you got great effort. All right, I think we're done here. It was great having you guys here. And Mr. T, I appreciate you helping me out today and being my sidekick. Anything else you got to say?
All right. Thank you so much for making gack and elephant's toothpaste with us. Mm-hmm. Thank you for watching here on Medford Anywhere Learning TV. We're signing out. Thank you, Mr. Y.
See you guys.
Thanks for tuning in to Medford Anywhere Learning TV. Medford School District is a place where all are learning, and learning is for all.
I miss you a bunch. I hope that this virus stops so I can see you more. wanted to say hi to Miss Jossie's class and all my friends at Jacksonville, and I miss you. Bye.
I appreciate Mrs. Valois because she's very hardworking, easy to talk to, and loving and understanding to all her students.
Thank you for all your hard work, Mrs. Beard. I miss you.
Thank you, Miss YUNKHER, for everything you do. I miss you.
Hi, Mr. Rumry and Senora Winechild. Thank you for all you've done for me.
Hi, Mrs. N. I'm making you a cat because I miss you so much.
I hate being on camera, but I wanted to let my teachers know how much I love them and how much I miss them. Thank you guys for being the best and the greatest. Thank you so much for teaching me.
Hi, my name is Natalia and I go to Lone Pine School. My teachers are Miss Southmead and Miss LaBelle. I want to thank them. They're always supporting me, even through this hard time with coronavirus and doing Zoom calls to teach each other every Wednesday. I just want to thank you, Miss S and Miss L. And thank you all teachers. I appreciate you. Bye.
The teacher that I am thankful for is Mrs. Fowler. She's always very caring and pushes me to my limits and is always smiling.
You're the best teacher ever, Mr. Nicholson. I miss you. Hi, my name is Taylor, and I go to Abraham Lincoln Elementary, and my teacher is Mr. Ullman, and I miss all my friends. Hi, Mrs. Abbott. Thanks for being my teacher. I really, really miss you.
Mrs. Carson, I thank you for everything that you do. I miss you. Thank you.
Hi, Miss Alderman. I appreciate you because you work so hard for our class to take care of us, and I miss you.
Say hi, Miss Thompson, for being my teacher!
Hey, South Medford teachers. I just want to say thank you from me to you for mainly these last 3 years. You guys have taught me so much and really helped me make the person that I am today, and you guys have been so gracious and lenient and just all around good teachers, and you're dedicated to your students. So if you've had me as a student, I just want to say personally thank you so much, and for always taking the time to teach me and explain things and answer my millions of questions. And also, even now in quarantine, you guys are still dedicated to your students and you're still working hard to teach us, and I just want to say thank you, and I hope you guys are doing good.
I'm thankful for Miss Blessy at Roosevelt School. She's the best.
Hi, Mr. Barbie, thank you. I'd like to say hi to all my 6th grade teachers, Mr. Franklin, Miss Banky, and Miss Cabot.
Thank you, Mrs. Stratton.
Thanks, Miss Murphy at Hoover Elementary. We miss you.
Hey, Miss Stode. I love being in your class. I miss you. Go Beavers.
Go, Mrs. Dawson.
Hey, Team 72 teachers. Thanks for being so great. I miss you. Go Bulldogs.
Hey, just wanted to give a shout out to Miss Mie's class at Jacksonville Elementary. And a hi to all of the students, staff, and teachers. I miss you. Bye.
Hello, I am Malachi. I go to Lone Pine School. My teacher is Mrs. Mock, and I want to thank her so much for helping me out on math problems, reading problems, my writing, and all of my school stuff. Even though we're farther away and we can't talk to each other more, she's still been helping me out a lot. Well, thank you, Miss Mock. Bye.
I love you, Mrs. Fieldtime, so much because you're so kind and nice.
Schmidt, I really miss you. I hope you have a good day with your girls today. I hope that we can go to school together soon.
Hi, Mrs. Joy. Thank you for all the hard work that you've done to keep us going on a school walk. You're a really good teacher. I miss you.
Hi, Mrs. Bennett. I love you. I'm so glad you're my teacher this year. And I hope you're doing good. Bye.